What's up, guys? So I want to just make sure I'm live. Give me a second. This is my first time streaming with this new software. As soon as I can confirm I'm streaming, I'll start talking. I got two plays for you guys. So let me just confirm. All right, cool. It looks like I'm live. So where the hell is the... Sorry, guys. Like I said, this is my first time streaming with this. I don't see where the hell the comments are. All right. All right. So I can't see the comments, so I'll just start going. I'll figure out the comments later. I do have some good information for you guys. I'm gonna hook you up with a very strong play. We've been going with these guys for the last 3 to 4 days. Or I shouldn't say that many days, but like 2 days, and they've been hitting for us very clearly. We're going to go right back to the well. I'm going to hook you up with an underdog, actually. And if you guys want the free, I'm going to give you guys a very strong value play as well. That's going to be inside the Discord. So let me, I'm not going to be able to reply to comments. Let me see. Here we go. Yeah, I guess I could chat. Can you guys see this? Let me know if you guys can see this. I just chatted there. Can you see that? Let me know if you can see inside the comments that I said, can you see this? Thanks, guys. I appreciate your time. I'm going to give you guys some value here for sure. We were on a losing day. We had lost 1 day. We're very solid. We've been very, very solid. And then yesterday, I told you we're going to come right back. And sure enough, we came right back. It was a 7-2 day. It was very good. There's only 2 losses. We're going to run it right back. I'm going to hook you guys up with 2 plays, like I mentioned. And one of them is a very crazy underdog play. But there's a lot of reasoning behind it. All right, thanks, guys. I can see you guys in the comments now. So I'm going to have to figure that out, how to do this different. But anyways, guys, let me get right into it. I have a good information for you guys here. Just give me a second. All right, so the first one, guys, again, is going to be the Phillies. There's no surprise there. They're going against the worst team, which is the... Give me a second here. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys being here. Give me a second. So the first one, again, guys, is... Let me pull it up. All right. I'm going to have to figure this out, how it looks. All right, guys? So bear with me. But anyways, check this out. The Phillies, they started at a 255, and now they're all the way at a minus 300. They have 91% of the bets and 90% of the money. The line is shifting with the Phillies. The public is with it. The books are adjusting. Everything is going towards the Phillies again. The Rockies are one of the worst teams in baseball. We've been cashing with them the last 2 days, and today would be the third one. I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to hook you up with an underdog. Usually I don't play underdogs, but today is too strong to pass up. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what that is as well. I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm playing these guys as also. So again, look at the line move from 255 to minus 300. The Rockies, the Rockies have lost 5 straight games already. And then the Phillies are actually 5th in OPS. What that means is that they're one of the best teams right now for the last 7 days to be on base. You compare that to the Rockies, and they're all the way at the bottom. So also, if we look at something called to bat in the 9th, I normally don't share this stuff, but I will on this case. So give me a second. So you can see right there, that's a sharp money signal, and it's very clear why. Everything is moving towards the Phillies. That's a sharp money signal. And what that's telling you is that the Phillies are supposed to win this pretty easily. Okay, like I mentioned again before, I've already talked about this sort of thing here before. You can see the Phillies have won 5 straight games, and the Rockies have lost 5 straight games. You can see also the projected scores that the Phillies are supposed to win by 2 runs. All right, so it's a massive, massive mismatch. I have all the data. I'm not going to get into all the data, like as far as the pitching stuff and all that stuff. I'm not going to get into that right in this video. I will do that soon, but I'm not going to do that right now. And like I said, guys, I'm going to hook you up. So let me just give you the slip. Here's something very crazy too. Check this out. I'm going to hook you guys up with this just for being here. So let's see. So check this out. This I don't normally talk about. This is actually the second time I've ever talked about it. You can see that the Rockies right here, they're favored to bat in the ninth by minus 450. Think about this, okay? I'm going to try to explain it as best as I can. I'll take some time to explain it. If you have questions, let me know. But basically, the Rockies right here, they're at home, and they're supposed to bat in the ninth. And if they're batting in the ninth, that means that the books think that the Rockies will be losing. That's the only way they'll bat in the ninth. So if you know anything about baseball, you know that any team that is at home, if they're winning in the ninth inning, they don't bat. They don't bat at the bottom of the ninth. Okay, so right here, what it's saying is that does the book think that the Rockies are going to bat in the ninth? And it's not even close. It's like ridiculous. Look at this line right here. It's a minus 450. That is a super, super high odd for the Rockies to bat in the ninth. I'm not going to get deeper into that, but that just tells you it's a stronger indication that the Rockies will be losing this game for sure, unless something crazy happens. But I don't see it. Also, you can see the over is at 8.5 for the Rockies, and the Phillies are 11.5 on the hits. These are just the hits now, so you can see there's a massive mismatch right here, even on the batting, just like I explained. So there's a lot of indications that the Phillies are going to smash the Rockies, just like they did yesterday, just like they did the day before, and the Rockies have been losing a lot of games. So now I'm going to hook you guys up with, actually, let me do this. The value play, I'm going to put up a value play. It's the best two teams that I love. I'm going to put it right inside the Discord. I actually already threw it out there, so if you're in the Discord, you've already seen it. I threw it under the community bets. And the link is in the description. It says right there, 7 days Discord. But if you don't see it, go to the link in the description and then go down and click on Discord access. And then you're going to type in the word comment for the coupon, and that'll get you 7 days for free. Okay. So now let me talk about one of the best plays that I love today, which is an underdog play. All right. So this is actually going to be for the Angels. So the Angels I have not gone with at all this season, and there's reasons for that. They kind of suck. But lately, they've been doing better. Okay, so right here is telling you that the line opened at a plus. Let me kind of zoom in a little bit. The line opened at a plus 130 right here, and it shifted to a plus 115. So what that's telling you is that the line was as an underdog at a 130, at plus 130, and it shifted closer to the zero. When that happens, it's going towards the underdog. And when it's going away from the zero, just like it is here, it's going towards the favorite. So in this case, it's going towards the underdog. You can also see 61% of the bets, 74% of the money is coming in on the Angels. Okay, that's not the only signals. There's a lot of signals. Let me keep going here. The Angels, you can see they've won 5 straight games, and the Athletics have lost 5 straight games. So looking at this projection right here, it's telling you that this game is going to be very close. The projected score right here is a 4.7 for the Angels and a 4.5 for the A's. However, check this out. I think they have it wrong right here. This is completely wrong. It's the last 5 games at a plus. Sorry, the last 5 games they've won. Last 5 games over here they've lost. Also, I don't have the screenshot in front of me. I didn't prepare for this, but I don't have the screenshot here. But the Los Angeles Angels are number 1 in OPS right now. What that means is that they're the best team in baseball for the last 7 days to get on base. So think about that. They're getting on base. They're underdog. There's a lot of information. Let me see if I can find something else here that I put down. Now that's all I had for the Angels. So also here's the sharp money. You can see the sharp money and the big money is coming in on the Angels. Let me make sure you can see that. So normally, like I said, guys, I don't share this stuff like this. I just tell you like, yeah, the sharp money's there and stuff like that. But There's a sharp money here. There's big money coming in. All that stuff is coming in towards the Angels, and the line is shifting towards the Angels. So here's the slip, guys. It's going to be the Angels at a +1. All right. So even if they lose, as long as they don't lose by 2, we either break even at the +1, or if you want to risk it, you can do Angels money line. I'm not going to risk it like that. I'm going to take the +1. I was actually going to take the +1.5, but I didn't think that they were going to lose by 2. So I did a +1 just to be on the safe side. And that's what I did. So again, guys, if you like this, again, what I did is I put a value play inside the Discord this morning, and it's a very strong parlay of 2 of the best teams that I like, and I threw that inside the Discord. Go to the link in the description and then click on where it says Discord. I can't see how many people are here. This is crazy. Is anybody still here? 12 watching. Okay, cool. All right, guys. So I appreciate you that are here. I will be looking at some batter props. Let me see if this guy's done with them. Give me a second. I'll be back later today. I'm going to shoot a video on what I'm doing here just to make it look better, because this live is not it. I did hook you guys up with the Phillies -1.5, and I like the Angels at a +1. Okay, it looks like he's not done yet. So when he's done with the batter props, I'm going to come back and I'm going to shoot another video, and then I'll put the batter props in here as well. Make sure you go to the link in the description, click on free. If you haven't done so, go to the link in the description, click on free, and that's where I'm going to put up the batter props. I've been hooking you guys up. Oh, actually, let me do something. Give me a second. Let me see. Sorry for the disorganization this morning. I'm testing this new software, and it's a lot better, but it's more complicated. So I still have to kind of figure out the ins and outs of it and stuff like that. But once I figure this out, it's going to be very clean for sure. So here's what I wanted to show you guys. Give me a second. All right. So check this out. This was yesterday. Like I said, I mentioned already, this hit at a -1.5. This hit pretty easily for us. The odds were -145. As you can see today, they're even way heavier. And the reason they're way heavier is because of what happened yesterday. And what happened yesterday was that they won 9-5. So that won for us. Then we had Zach Neto. You can see he hit this all the way like in the 8th or 9th inning. He was not getting a hit, and he finally did. Actually, I'm sorry. He got this on the top of the 3rd. So never mind what I just said. Then we had Nick Castellanos to get a hit, Alec Bohm to get a hit. All of these batters that I just showed, which is Zach Neto, Nick Castellanos, Alec Bohm, all of those I gave away for free. So go to the link in the description, click on free, and then you'll be getting this sort of stuff for free. Also, we had the Mariners. That was a close game. You can see they were up, and then they went down. Then they were kind of even right there. Then they went down, and then somehow they came back and won the game. So that was a good one for us. And then Elliot Ramos, he came back. He came through for us. He got actually 2 hits. All we needed him was to get 1 hit. This dude got a hit. Luis Araez, this dude's been on fire. He got a hit for us as well, and he got that at the bottom of the 2nd. So 2 of the guys actually got hits very early in the game. All right. And then this one is the under 1.5 RBIs. I've talked about this several times. My business partner, what he does is he looks at the best nerfies that he can find, and then he parlays that together, and he gets an extra run. So even if they score a run, it doesn't matter as long as they don't score 2 runs in the 1st inning. So then we parlay those together, and then they come through like that. So it was a good day. It was 7-2 day, like I mentioned. I'm going to talk to you guys about something that I was not planning on doing, but I'll do that now. So this is very simple. You go to the link in you go to your phone. I'm going to hook you guys up just for being here on the live. I'm not going to do this probably for a while, and then I'll give it as a strategy. But a lot of these batters, let me show you what I'm talking about. A lot of these batters right here, you can see this guy got a hit on the top of the 3rd, okay? This guy got a hit at the top of the 5th. This guy got a hit at the top of the 5th. So basically, they're not getting hits at the first at-bats, okay? They're not getting hits at the first at-bats. You can see this guy got it. I don't remember. He got it like around the 5th inning. This guy got it bottom of the second. So basically what I'm trying to say is that these batters don't get the hit. A lot of them don't get a hit the first at bats. All right. So I'm going to pull this up on my phone, but I'm going to kind of walk you through it. So what you want to do is go to sports alerts. Let me see if I can pull it up right here. This is what you want to do, guys. Go to sports alerts. It's this one that looks like this. Okay. And when you go to sports alerts, so for example, at the bottom, let's say I was going with Luis Arraez, right? So at the bottom, I'm going to scroll over. Like I said, I can't connect my phone right now. I'm still working on the software, but once I do, you'll be able to see what I'm doing on my phone. But basically, you want to go to the bottom, go to baseball. I'm sure you can't see this, but maybe you can. At the bottom right here, you're going to click on where it says players. And when you click on where it says players, right there, you're going to see a blank page like that. And then at the top right, you're going to click on player tracker right here. And then you click on, let me zoom in a little bit. So you go to player tracker. And then when you click on player tracker, you're going to click on where it says favorite players. And then you're going to go to this page where it says add a player. Okay, when you click on add a player, I'm going to go to, for example, let's use Aaron Judge as an example. So I'm going to type in Judge. I'm going to click on this little checkbox like this. Okay, and then I'm going to click on done. Now, once I'm back to this right here, I'm going to click on this little pencil and I'm going to click on set alerts. Okay, once I set these alerts, it doesn't matter. All the players that I add, it doesn't matter. So the ones I check off is the one that says player comes to bat and every hit. So what this means is that whenever, so I'll kind of walk you through it real quick. So basically I go on my phone, I type in, or I go to sports alerts on my app on my phone. And then I go to, let me see something, give me a second before I continue. So basically I go to sports alerts on my phone and then I type in the batter prop that I like. And then inside that batter prop, give me a second. Let me do something. I hope this is making sense, guys. Let me know if this helps you. Let's see. Let me know if this is helping you guys. All right, there's only 6 people watching. So, hey, I really do appreciate you guys, and I hope you take this for what it is. This is very, very powerful. Basically, what I'm trying to talk about right now is that, thanks, guys. So what I'm trying to, I do appreciate you guys for being here. So I'm going to give you a very powerful strategy. Okay. So basically, if you go to your sports alerts, right? And the batter, I hope this makes sense. Let me know if this doesn't make sense and I can explain it. But basically, what we're doing is we're putting an alert on our phone. So for the batter to come to bat. Okay. So when the batter comes to bat, if he misses on the first at bat, the odds drop almost in half. So if you started, a lot of people are asking me, the people that pay for the service, everything in the VIP, everybody's saying, why are you paying for these odds that are so high, like minus 290, minus 280, all that stuff? So if you don't want to pay for those odds, what you want to do is you want to get them after the first at bat. So once they come to the first at bat and they don't get a hit, the odds drop. Did that make sense? Let me know. Let me know, guys, if that made sense. So this would work pretty much. I'm not going to get deeper into it if you guys don't reply. Let me know if you still need help with that or if that makes sense. Did that make sense, guys? Let me know. Somebody, anybody? So what you want to do basically is the one at bat, right? They come at one at bat. All right, cool. Matt says he does that a lot. So basically what you want to do is get a sports alert. You put the batter that you want to look at. And then when the batter comes at bat and he misses, so let's say this dude missed, right? And this was his original odds, let's say 290 to start the game. And he missed the first at bat. Okay, it's just like the way you got to picture this is just like, for example, in basketball, let's say they get to the fourth quarter and the guy was supposed to score 25 points and he's only got 15. Then that line goes from 25 points to 20 points. The same thing. but the odds get dramatically better. So once he comes up to bat and he doesn't get this, the lines usually drop to about, I've seen it very low sometimes, maybe like 180. So you don't even have to be watching the game. You don't have to pay attention, none of that. You just get the alert, and then you go to your sports book. Sometimes they send you the alert so fast that the sports book hasn't even adjusted it yet. So you have to just, it actually locks it out, and then you just place the bet at the second at bat. Yeah, so Sergio is saying kind of like if you're looking at a team to win and then you place the bet while they're losing. Exactly. So one of the examples would be the Phillies today. If you really trusted the Rockies, then you would wait for the Rockies to go up and then you place the bet live. So same scenario. All right, guys, thanks for sticking around, man. I really do appreciate you guys, especially right now that I'm working on this new software and it looks like, you know, I'm back and forth and stuff like that. So I do appreciate you guys that are here. And if you haven't done so, go to the link in the description, click on Beast or beastsportspicks.com. Also, if you want free access to the Discord, use the promo code comment. And if you do that, you'll get 7 days for free inside the Discord. And I'm going to throw in I already threw in my value play this morning inside the Discord. So anybody that's inside the Discord got that value play. I think it was like a minus 115 or something like that. All right, guys, I appreciate you all, man. Let's have another great day. I'm going to come back later today and I'm going to make a better video than this. And I'll explain the plays again, but I'm going to throw in some batter props as well. So come back for that. Make sure you comment. Whenever you see my videos, guys, I would appreciate if you comment, you like, and you share. If you know anybody else that does this stuff, please share it. You think OCK? Who the hell is OCK? You mean OKC? What do you mean today or in general? I have not kept up with basketball. I made my money in the season, and then I didn't want to lose it back for the playoffs. So I've been staying away. I did win like 2 games. One of them I did live. Exactly this scenario that I'm talking about. OKC was down, and then I placed the bet live, and they came back and won by 39 points. So same scenario. But to be honest with you, I have not kept up with the games. Whenever the season ends, I kind of look away and I start doing baseball because that's right around the same time that it's already the 10th or 11th game in baseball. And then I only really focus on 1 or 2 sports at a time. And when the playoffs start, there's a lot of iffy things that happen, which I don't want to get into in this video, but basically I stay away from the playoffs. And if you end up placing a bet on the playoffs, make sure you only do half a unit. Yeah, I have not looked at it, so that's my answer. All right, guys. Thank you so much, man. Let's have another great day. 7-2 day yesterday. We've been on a massive streak lately. We did lose 2 days ago, but it is what it is, and we just keep winning. We just keep playing to win. All right, guys.